Desmond Cup Finals here, guys. We've been through 2 games. It's all tied up 1-1 between Dark and soO. No one knows who's going to come ahead to victor.
Nobody knows Valdez. Except the next map is going to be on Dash and Terminal. I had nowhere to go with that. Except me, Valdez. I think
Except
soO.
you know everything.
I think soO will win this one.
I don't know, man. I think Dark's got this. Although, realistically, at this point, it could be anybody's game.
I'm Team soO. You're Team Dark. It's like Edward and Jacob.
The wolf.
The wolf. And
Yeah, we got a wolf over here, too, it turns out.
Pardon me.
Guys, we munched down 2 slices of pizza each during the break. We're feeling very, very nice. But let's go into game number 3 now on Dash and Terminal. Up here in the north, in the red, from SK Telecom T1, the Hyung, the older brother to soO.
Down here in the bottom right, mid right, we do have Dark looking, take another win here. It's tied 1-1. Dark losing that last game, and the build order loss going hatch first against 9-pool Baneling. Never gonna work out well.
We eventually get to see 2 of these players. soO always looks angry when he plays Starcraft. Don't be alarmed.
He does, yeah. I've actually noticed that I do too, Valdez.
Yeah?
I think a lot of people do, actually, especially if they lose a game.
Well, of course. Both these players have lost the game, and they both look kind of angry. Dark, he's okay, though.
We're going to see an Overlord kiss.
Tasteless's favorite.
Yeah, man.
Oh, come on. You got to show it on camera.
They better show it.
It happened.
They just kissed.
Yeah. Missed it.
Well,
Missing the action here. It's all good.
Yeah.
No, it's too late.
It's already happened. Instead, we are just going to see them both go for a pretty normal build so far. No cheese this time around. See when they're going to throw down those pool/hatcheries, though. 15 pool or 15 hatchery, depending on how safe they want to be.
Yeah, they'll both go for hatch here. This map just... Oh, never mind. So you're going to go for the pool? Deciding to play a little bit safer.
Yeah, doesn't want to deal with any sort of payback from Dark this game.
He is the Viper. She is the Viper. She abducted her husband. Very nice married couple here. No, she gets the prize, not you.
Oh, it's nice that she brought down her husband there. It's a sign of a healthy marriage, fellas.
Bringing your husband to StarCraft 2 finals?
Yes. Yes, that is actually how you keep them.
For sure.
Yeah, it's guaranteed to work.
Yeah.
Solves all your problems.
You guys play StarCraft 2 together and get really angry at each other, and it's a good way to build a better bond, you know.
Yeah, you know, it really. No, not really. Actually, I highly recommend you never do that. Archive mode might be like the deal breaker of all, like the biggest one of all.
Oh yeah.
You imagine, like,
you didn't micro the Marines as well as I thought you would.
That's all it takes.
Where are my units? You're not macroing at home. What's going on?
Things just get out of hand from there.
Moonglade, you and I should do a Archon mode stream.
Would you like to do that, Valdez?
Yeah, let's do that.
You want me to be the macro or the micro?
Yeah, I think you should be the macro.
Okay.
You're like the Grandmaster Zerg guy.
I guess that'd be good for macro.
I can like force field things. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I guess
I play Protoss. I'm a dirty boy.
Yeah, you can be nasty if you want to be. Essentially, both these players went for the same build order. It ended up in the same place. Same sort of economy, same sort of timing and the link speed. A little bit ahead is Dark, but not a big deal.
Yeah, very slightly. He's going to be the first one to make lings here and scout across the map. Ooh, and a Baneling nest coming down for both players at the same time. So beginning to look a little bit like game number 1, in fact, where they're just sitting back, kind of macroing. You know, soO did go for pool first, but he immediately went into a hatchery.
Now, I wonder who's going to be the aggressor this time. The placement of these lings leads me to believe that Dark is going to be looking for aggression here. He's going to be making 2 Banes with those lings, and it's going to be up to soO, sorry, to identify that. I nearly said everyone's name. Like, Dark Dreams, classic Dark.
That happens, man.
It's going to be soO, though, at the end of all things. And look at that, 14 lings on the way. 4 more drones actually being made from soO at this point. He's got to be careful. He's going to have to start making a couple more now.
Yeah.
And he missed where these 2 lings were, so they're going to form into some very dangerous banelings.
So sneaky right now is Dark. This isn't quite like Bridgehead. You know, there's much bigger choke here, and there's a back door to your natural.
Yeah, that is huge. And so many lings coming across the map. I don't think soO is prepared for this nearly enough. He's making lings now. He's morphing 4 banelings. It's going to come down to the hits, though. And these 2 Banes from behind.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to distract the Frost. Here come the banelings. 8 drones, 12 drones immediately.
So much damage has been done already. Only a slight drone lead for Dark, though. Only by 2 at this point. And we are going to see a counterattack from soO, I believe.
Yeah. You know, Dark committed so much to this Ling Bane that at the end of all things, he's only slightly ahead here in workers. But that was really impressive, actually. Just the execution of that, you know?
It was masterful. The way he distracted with those 2, and then came in with the back 2.
Yeah, the back 2 came in, and then 2 came in the front.
Oh. Really nice play from Dark. Really on point here. Behind this, Dark just droning up. I don't think he's made a lair just yet. Everything's kind of delayed because of the aggression. Whereas soO nearly has a lair at this point.
It's weird that after that attack, it looks like soO is ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, he was just that greedy. And Dark invested in so many lings. Oh, missed hit there. Big mistake. Means he's going to get a run by into the main base. He's going to see that lair finished.
Yep. Just 2 lings here. That's pretty huge.
Yeah, that is huge. 1 ling goes down. Removes that fear of any sort of baneling in the main. Did he actually get a scout of that Spire? He did. Wow.
That's pretty insane.
The second time that's happened to soO, where he's going for an early Spire and he just gets scouted.
Yeah. But this time around, the lair is much later for Dark. So I'm not sure if he's going to be able to really, you know, get up a Nidus network and do what he did in the last game, or game number 1, rather.
Yeah, I believe from here, Dark is simply going to look for that 3rd base sometime soon. Try and spread the creep out and make enough queens. Oh, wow. The Lynx didn't pay attention. That drone gets the free 3rd base.
Gets another scout on the Spire.
Oh, he's going to make something? Yes.
That was last second.
Yeah. I think it seems soO is in a really good place right now. I'm trying to think of exactly what Dark could do that will really even it up. I like this Ling Bane aggression. That's probably the best chance he has is to try and cancel that 3rd, and yeah, another Nidus. But he's got to last until then because Mutas are going to be out long before that Nidus finishes. Mutas are going to be looking to clean up these Overlords around the map because I'm sure soO is going to be thinking in the back of his head, I got to make sure that I don't get Nidus again.
Yeah, you can only get Nidus so many times in the best of 7 series. Usually it's only once. Let's see if Dark can make it twice. It's not looking as good.
Ooh, got to be so careful with these Ling Bane. Ooh, even a Queen helping out. Going to completely deflect it, and look at that. 5th and 6th gas already on that 3rd base building. And if he can get like a steady income of 6 gas, there's simply going to be too many Mutas. But look at this. As I say that, the Nidus is getting down, and it will get down.
Yeah, but at the same time, how many queens does he have? He's making a bunch of spores to get in there.
Currently got 5 queens right now. He's got a little bit of a walk towards that 3rd base as well, so
yeah,
soO does have time.
Not nearly as close as on Bridgehead.
We'll give him another chance. He's got to watch out for the secondary Nidus, though, that can come up a little bit closer to home.
Yeah, there's an Overlord above the 3rd and natural of soO. Keep an eye on that location. soO does have an Overlord over there, spotting them.
Actually seeing the 3rd base be counterattacked by some Lings as well.
Yeah, that should go down. Everything from Dark is over here on the attack.
Oh, he cannot afford to lose Overlords. That's the last thing he needs to lose right now. He needs to be pumping out these Mutas as best as he can.
Poking now on those Spine Crawlers, trying to deny him before they get up.
Working on Queen. That one's full of energy as well. It's going to go down. And there's no more transfuses left over. Spine Crawler is working on that Spore Crawler. That's a huge point of interest right now.
Spore Crawler does get down, and the Mutas are right above it. They're trying to focus it down. He should be able to. There he goes. Looks like he only lost one Muta. The Roaches are coming in, trying to do as much damage as possible.
It's like the one redeeming thing left is how much economic damage can he find with these Roaches? Is it going to be enough to let him get a third base once again? It's hard to say. He only killed 12 drones. I don't think that's enough.
Yeah. I don't think so. I mean, after this, who's going to have total map control? There's not nearly enough stuff here from Dark.
Roach is trying again to get in here and find more drones, but now the Mutas are... There's more than enough Mutas at this point to really take care of everything.
Trying to get the surrounds on every last Roach, and he is going to take out the Nidus Network.
Which was the Nidus. Now it's an Infestation Pit. Going to be the follow-up here. So Infestors. It's all about that third base now for Dark. Can he get it down? Can he secure it? He lost his queen. His queen count got reset, but he's been making them at home. Currently sitting at 4. 5 now.
There goes down the third base, but here come the Mutas. And he's got one Spore at each mineral line, it looks like here.
That Infestation Pit's actually fairly exposed, mind you. He can snipe that if he wants to. Oh, wow. He's actually committing to this.
He's just going in. There's not enough anti-air here, I feel.
That is huge. He should be working on that Infestation Pit. If he can get that down... Oh, but look at this. Another Nidus is at the back here. The soO paying attention. He should be using drones and a queen. He's going to.
He's trying.
Pulling the boys, but that's simply too late.
Oh, is it going to get up here? It does. Some Roaches do get out. He's trying to focus it down here.
Gets it down before too much comes out. Only a number of Roaches. Mutas are coming back.
You will eventually clean everything up, but does buy Dark some time, I suppose, to get out more queens, more Spore Crawlers, also to get those Infestors out. But still really feeling soO's position in this game.
Yeah, he is miles ahead at this point. He's got to look to cancel the third base or kill the third base now. It's such an important point, and it really gives Dark a breath of fresh air in this game. If he can take care of it and transition into his own Roaches, he should be in an almost unlosable position.
He's looking for more damage here in between the bases.
Could also work on this Nidus, and he'd actually be good for it. Oh!
It's pretty bad. That's like 1 of 3 fungals he has.
Yeah. And definitely not enough fungals to kill these Mutas. And look at this. Huge supply block.
Dark is just getting way too far behind. 91 of 54.
Found more. There's not that many Infestors.
Trying to put out the Infested Terrans is basically all he can do at this point. This base has no defense.
Now soO can go into those Roaches. He's making 12 at a time. A little bit of a counterattack we're seeing. I believe that's Roaches coming towards soO's base. It's not going to find borrowed Roaches. That's something.
Yeah. He's trying to do the best he can, but at the same time, only 3 burrowed Roaches. He's going to lose his third base. GG.
soO taking the lead in the series, Valdez. Team soO getting it done.
Team soO getting another point here. Man, he looks really good there. I feel like Dark was committing way too much to the Nidus. It was not quite the same position as it was in the first game where he was able to make it work. Bridge had a totally different map. All soO really had to do was focus on the front and defending that. That was pretty much it.
That's all it took. We'll find out the next map in just a second. Not exactly remember which one it was. Valdez off the dash from Terminal.
Yeah, I'm not so sure myself either.
Gonna be Coda.
Coda. 2-player map. See what happens here. I don't think either player is going to go too aggressive early on. I think this might be the game where we just see like straight up Roach versus Roach.
It could be the time. It is a 2-player map and it's not too big, so there is that chance of aggression every time.